everybody, welcome back to C2 Tactical in Scottsdale. We've got a private bay today. Thank you so much to them for letting us use that in order to film some content to bring you some drills and some skills that you can use to build your handgun skills if, God forbid, you ever need to use them in a defensive gunfight. And I was running a timer earlier today and my timer croaked is what is the honest truth is. So today I want to show you some things that we do with something like a casino target that we don't need a timer for and how we can still build very valuable skills if we don't happen to have a timer today.
Download the ASP Unlimited app for all the content you love from active self-protection and more with no interference from YouTube. No ads, no age gates, exclusive videos, seminars, classes, and more on iOS, Android, Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, and Android TV. Hit the link in the description or download ASP Unlimited from your app store today.
Yes, I should have brought a backup battery for my timer. Yes, I should have checked that before I left the house. Yes, all those things are true, and I have been irresponsible. But rather than scrub the day, I figured we would come out here, get a little bit of practice in, bring you along, and do some stuff, okay? Sound good? Everybody happy? Okay, great. Well, man, and am I frustrated about it? Yes, I am, because you guys know if you follow the channel how much of a fan of the timer I am. Not because the timer is the end-all be-all, but just because it gives me some objective measures so I can track trends over time, gives me something else that I can measure. And that which gets measured gets managed, it gets worked on, it gets improved, okay? We don't have that today, okay, fine. We've got a casino target out here, and I love the casino target. I think it's a great thing. The casino drill, the original one that Tom Gibbons made, is a fantastic drill, you know, and that one is, you know, you draw and fire 1 at the 1, 2 at the 2, 3 at the 3, 4 at the 4, 5 at the 5, 6 at the 6. You have three magazines with 7 rounds in it. Reload when you need to, and then record your time, okay? 21-second part time. But I don't have a timer here, so I don't have a part time. Now, I could just run it untimed and go, okay, you know, run it as fast as I can and work on the things, then kind of identify, gosh, where were the things that were hard for me? Of course, without a timer, it might be hard to objectively say what were the hard things for me. I might feel like something is harder than it is, or those things. But what I am gonna do here is I'm gonna actually just work the transitions, okay? So all I'm gonna do here is, I don't need a timer in order to work transitions. I got a single target here. I can work this without the draw, so if my target is, or my range doesn't allow me to draw, that's fine. Now, if my range doesn't allow me, you know, more than 1 shot per second or something, I'm gonna have a hard time with this, okay? But that's a hard time with that range, and there ain't nothing I'm gonna do about that. So again, all I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna work through the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I want to work, I'm gonna just work 2 shots per target. So then that way I don't cheat it, I don't just send it flying and then work the next one. So I'm gonna go 2 shots on 1, 2 shots on 2, 2 shots on 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I want to drive the gun as quickly as I can, get the shot as quickly as I can, and work on the recoil control of that first shot. Let's see how it looks, okay? All right, I am still on camera, that's a good thing. So all I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna start from this position. I have a fully loaded gun. Yep, I have 18, so I can make 9 transitions in this. So all I'm gonna do here is I want to see that, I do, I've got all that I need, okay. Oh. Okay, couple of things that I noticed there. I don't know what you noticed. Number 1, I dropped one on the 3, okay? So don't love that I dropped one on 3, a little loose on the trigger. Number 2, had a hard time seeing my optic on the 3, so I lost it, went down, so I struggled to find where was I going next after the 2. Ah, it's a 3, where's the 3? Well, that's below the line of sight of my gun, and so I couldn't see it. That was a mess. Okay, fine. So that one wasn't the best one ever. But other than that, I got decent hits. And actually, believe it or not, as I walk down here, one of the things that I kind of like, sorry, my knee is a little sore from my run this morning, is that I didn't have tiny groups, right? So that one's a line break. I'm okay with that. This one's a miss. I'm not okay with that. These ones are a little bit there, there, and there. I actually like that. Means I wasn't wasting time in order to, you know, really confirm and get really tight groups. So that's not bad for me. I got 3 more transitions in the gun right now, so let's kind of feel what we've got here, okay? We're just gonna do the same thing. 1, 2, 3 is what we're gonna end up. Okay, here's that. Okay, I will say I dropped one on the 2 again, and I think what I was doing with that is I decided to go and my grip wasn't exactly what I wanted for it. So that would cost me a little bit of points. That'd cost me a second on a casino drill, right? Let's try one more magazine full, see what we can get out of this. All right, you know what I think I can do here? Yeah, it's got a couple in it. One of the negatives of the way that we do things at Active Self-Protection is, even when I miss, I'm gonna post it. Blah. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Yeah, the 5 to 6 was my favorite transition there. I actually saw that one pretty good. I did have a miss on one. We got 3 more transitions. Let's try those transitions as well. Oh, we only had 2. Because I had my 15 rounder in there. Okay, did the same thing, actually missed one to the right on the one. I do have a habit, I do this. I tend, for some reason, I think because my default is that I tend to kind of push low when I'm running fast, so I tend to aim a little high, and if I'm not dead on that, if I get any left-right lean, I'll end up pushing right just a little bit. So is this perfect? No. Now that said, when you're in practice mode, not in performance mode, but in practice mode, which is what I'm doing right now is practicing, you will have occasional misses, and that is part of practicing, right? So this is just something you can do that you notice, hey, wait a minute, some of these transitions were really pretty okay. Some of these transitions were a little bit slow and made me kind of see things. And of course, you know, if you're comparing me to a USPSA GM, if you're comparing me to Riley Bowman or Tim Herron or somebody like that, then you'd be like, John, you suck at shooting compared to those guys. I do, there's no question about that. Haven't put in the amount of work that those guys have. Got nothing but respect for them. Anyhow, I think this is something you can try at home. Hope that helps you to get a little better next time you get out to the range to practice.